unless they were in this environment. This one looks a little bit like some of those others we've seen, but it's not. And if you'll get up here close enough to really look at it, I'm talking look at it. You'll find that those are made up of many flowers, each having a pedicel or stalk. How many sepals? Y'all won't look it up here. Come on.
Multiple, several.
No. How many sepals? How do you recognize them?
1, 2, 3. Three?
There's 6 similar parts, all right? What about our iris we saw today? It had 6 similar parts also, didn't it? But if you look closely, there's 3 outer, 3 inner. So there's 3 sepals and 3 petals. You have to look close to see the inner and outer. How many stamens? I forgot y'all are in kindergarten.
No, we can't see. It's hard to see.
They are hard to see.
I'm trying to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, look hard for that other one. Can you find the other one? There should be 6.
Oh yeah, they're all in a circle.
They're in a circle, aren't they? They're a whirl apart, remember? What's the symmetry of this flower?
Circular symmetry.
Radial.
Radial.
In 6 stamens, can you find the pistil right in the very center?
Yep.
All right, it's pretty obvious there, isn't it? Ovary position then would be what?
It looks like it's right in the center. Do we have to split it open like we did that other one?
The ovary position would be what? Superior.
Is it always superior if there's radial?
No. But now for this family of plants, it is. This is the lily family. Does that look like Easter lily?
Not really.
Oh, Easter lily is just this big, but what about the arrangement of the parts? Just like it. So it's a lily, member of the lily family. The plant we looked at in class today is a member of the iris family. And it has what? To distinguish it from this family. It has an inferior ovary. It had 6 similar perianth parts and 3 stamens, but this one has those make it.
Do these always have the same number of flowers?
No, I don't know about that. But if you dug this up, what would be underneath it? At the base, in the root system of this plant. It's an onion, wild garlic or onion, so what's it going to have? Big old bulb. Yep. This plant is also a member of a group of plants called monocots. The things we've been looking at so far have been dicot plants. And the name is monocotyledon dicotyledon E. Some new books have liliales and some, all kinds of different names. We just had a brief chance to look at leaves that had a venation pattern called parallel. The leaves in here are parallel, the veins in there. If you look at this grass, those veins are parallel. And we're not going to do much, that's a sedge anyway, but it's parallel anyway. But it's really, really apparent once you can distinguish monocots from dicots. Dicots typically have net vein leaves, perianth parts arranged in 4s or 5s, different. They have a tap root system. Monocots usually have fibrous root systems and parts arranged in 3s and net vein. Here's another little plant though that I like. And if I'd have been smart enough, I could have been rich. Because notice what happens when I call it the Velcro plant. The name is Mentzelia, but
Mentzelia.
Wow.
It just won't come on. What is Velcro?
A bunch of little
They got little hooks.
Teeny tiny hooks.
Boy, you talk about Velcro. Now, Mentzelia is Velcro. And it's what would be the venation pattern?
It's side by side.
That's a net, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's a net, whereas those grasses have parallel. But this is not an uncommon plant in our part of the country. It's called Mentzelia. Y'all remember the little blue one over here behind her?
Is that
Looking glass.
Yeah, Venus looking glass.
Venus.
And I don't know the origin of that except that Speculary is the genus name, and that reminds me of specs, like I wear. Jim,
Is that said?
do you know this little white one? I thought it was corn salad, but it's not.
Something.
Well, it's in the Rosaceae family. I knew that.
Is it a rose?
Where's
Rose or rubiaceae?
Oh, Rubiaceae.
Okay.
You're right. Where is Kay may know this one. We've collected it every year. It's in the book. It's in Dr. McCoy's book. If you'll pick this flower, you can pick flowers here, y'all. But if you pick this flower and check your book, you'll be able to identify this one. Plus, I remember you. Where's the umbelliferae? Oh, they're not here.
It's on up around a little
A
further.
little bit further.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had when I took class with Dr. Cooper, there were certain plants were called umbelliferae in the carrot family. It was Caryophyllaceae.
No. Umbelliferae.
Umbelliferae. But now they've changed it, right?
It's now the Apiaceae. There are a number of family names typically end in A-C-E-A-E. Liliaceae is an example of that. This willow is a member of the Salicaceae. ACEAE is the endings of those. Certain family names, because of long-term usage, were said to be conserved, and you didn't have to use the ACEAE. For example, we've talked about a lot of composites, the composite family, or aster or daisies. Compositee is a word you could use instead of saying Asteraceae. So some of the new books don't use conserved names. They just use all those that end in ACEAE, and so that's where we can call them umbelliferae if you want to, or you can call them Apiaceae if you want to.
And I mainly used the common name for them for the last 10 years or so.
You know, the snapdragon family is what we looked at this morning. You know, they're Scrofulariaceae, but call them snapdragons. Call these onion or lily family.
I remember when I took that test for this with Dr. McCoy, who wrote the book, I was trying to remember 9 monocot families and like 20 dicotyledon families. The way I remembered the monocotyledon families, I used mnemonic memorization. Lily went to Amarilla to buy an orchid. Liliaceae, Amaryllidaceae, and Orchidaceae. And I still